Good morning, Cowboy Jim, Fort McMurray, Alberta. On Sunday morning, I was kind of bored, and as I've said before, if I were near Calgary, I'd go to Center Street Church. I haven't been there in 25 years, but if I were, I would guarantee you. Anyways, gave my grandson a call, and his name's Cole Martin. He's a recording artist, and he's a good kid. Only God could help a man sing like he can sing. He has two singles out, only two, but one is called Why, and one is called Thunder. And I wondered if this would work, so I'm going to do something, and let's just check it out here. If I can hold this correctly, yes, okay. So I have to turn it kind of like that. They from your right, my left. Um, yeah, if I can get a clear shot. That is, oh dear Lord, those are my grandchildren. Oh, I better just say that. Those are my grandsons. And I kind of wanted to, but I couldn't hold the stupid thing steady enough. Anyways, my grandson said, asked Grandpa. He says, What are you doing today?" I said, "I'm not doing much." A glass of milk. I said, I'm kind of bored. He said, "Well, he was singing down in Red Deer," and I said, "Well, shoot, uh, I'll just head south then." And I dropped into Cabela's and picked myself up a little scope for my new toy uh, Mark V 300 Weatherby Magnum, and used, but new to me. And then I booted her south, and my grandson texted me the address, and when I got right next to Red Deer, I called him, and he kind of led me into town, and I got to watch my grandson sing. But the highlight, as always, is my grandson singing. But there was a bigger thrill in store for me, and two of my other grandsons were there. Boomer, he had been off helping his dad tie down a load. My son's arm's getting better, but it has a ways to go. And so uh, I had a time with my grandsons, and went back to where I keep a little tiny trailer at my son's ranch, kind of. Um, uh, and we all got together and sat around the campfire, and there Boomer was. And so I was with four of my grandsons. I've mentioned that I have a step grandson who is equally a grandson. He lives on Hastings Street in Vancouver, on the street. And anyways, no one can live somebody else's life for them. And we just had a time, and I'd been thinking about something in the back of my mind for a while, and I always avail myself of the opportunity of introducing myself to people, and showing them my YouTube channel. And it's kind of entertaining for me. I get to meet a lot of people, and um, my YouTube is growing, not exponentially yet, but it's growing, and I anticipate that it will continue. And but I had been in a quandary with my father. How can I propagate, push my YouTube channel, and I had a real problem with my YouTube channel because of a single word, single letter, I. And I thought that could be a trap for you to fall into one day. And so I guard myself against that. I really do. Whoa, you have no idea. And, but it came to me quite clearly that if I were to make better use of driving Highway 63, I could do it by putting on the tailgate of my wonderful old truck, paid for, but it's old. And so I, I got a white felt marker type thing that it won't come off in the rain, and I wrote Cowboy Jim on my tailgate, and across from it at the top of the tailgate. I did poorly, sure not professionally, and that was my first business when I was 16. I painted a few signs, and and I thought I did pretty good back then, but boy, I did a real poor job. But anyways, I wrote Cowboy Jim, and across from it I wrote YouTube, and that was yesterday morning. Uh, we got up and had coffee and stuff like that, and I gave all my grandsons a hug, and I headed north, and I stopped in Leduc, and I grabbed that felt marker and I put it on my truck, and I thought, let's see what happens. Let's see, can God use this? The Creator, can He use this? Can we touch a few hearts somehow? See, I don't ever get much feedback except for one young lady, and oh, my grandsons will comment now and again, and and so on. But when I looked at my YouTube thing, I was up over 60 by this morning when I looked at my YouTube. I was over 6,206 views. Well, yesterday it was hanging out in the morning, right down in around 6,100. So I may have tweaked to an idea of how to enhance the YouTube. And I know this is kind of, well, it's kind of, this is a me moment, I guess. And I hope and pray that someone over in Ireland or some such place like that might find some entertainment in my YouTube stuff. I just don't know how to get it over there at all, and I don't really know very much more than making YouTube videos and posting them, and that's the way it is. I'm not very techno savvy. So, you see my old black and blue truck running around Fort Mac with Cowboy Jim on the back. Honk your horn. Well, as long as it's not too many people. And there won't be. But anyways, understand. So, a weekend with my grandsons. My son's arm is getting better. It's healing good, and he is a bit tough, and so you never hear him whine and complain. But I remember, I don't either. It's not worth it, and so just wanted to do this little short video, and then I have to go and do my day's business and stuff like that. I believe strongly in this Cowboy Jim YouTube stuff. I believe that there could be one person out there whose back is against the wall and they don't know which way to turn. And I encourage people to not become religious. I don't care if you're Catholic, Protestant, or Muslim for all that matters. It's your choice. What I do care about is that the Creator has, I believe, uh, designed us, and I think that we as a people have made an obsolescence factor incorporated through our behavior here on earth in the world. And I do not believe that we are going to exist um, for a terrible, terrible, indefinite length of time on earth. We will in eternity. No one will die in eternity. And you here will die, but your spirit, um, that's going to one of two places, heaven or hell. That's my opinion. You don't share it, it's all right. You won't offend me. I try diligently not to take offense at anything anyone says, because it's your right. I did a video a while back on Rockefeller Foundation down in the States, and in 04, it is reported by their own video, their own stuff on YouTube, that 2020 was going to be a year um, of pandemic, that people all around the world would die because the Rockefeller Foundation and many, many wealthy people, Xi Jinping, Putin, uh, a lot of politicians believe there are too many people alive and well on planet Earth. So pandemic came along for whatever reason, doesn't matter, whatever source, it doesn't matter. And all the boosters and stuff like that. Rockefeller Foundation, I'm very careful because I'm not getting kicked off YouTube again. Happened twice already. Uh, Rockefeller Foundation also said that 2023 would be the year of the famine, worldwide famine. I, I, I'm not happy about that, but I'm not arguing the point either because we will know when we get there. Um, but everything that I see and everything that I hear incites me, encourages me to um, encourage you. Consider your eternal destiny. Consider your relationship with the Creator and His Son, who took your place on the cross and mine, thank God, for our sin. But you have to ask. You have to say a simple, short prayer. God, forgive me. I accept that Jesus Christ is your Son, that He took my place on the cross for my sins. I'm sorry. Help me to be what you want me to be. That is the only way that I found in Scripture to be at peace with God. You may have found some other way. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. 14 minutes, I'll just say this thing. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. It's up to you, children. You can choose to believe whatever you will. I encourage you to believe in something rather than nothing. That's my choice. Your choice is to do what you're going to do. And I just sum it all up by saying, you're going to live till you die. My hope and prayer is that you choose to believe in the Creator and accept His Son's sacrifice on the cross for your life, your sin. It's up to you. God bless you, eh? Short video. Whoa. God bless you.